And now, President Botha gives you the facts.
Ahem. My fellow South Africans, I feel it is time for me to tell you the facts as they really are. 1. Bananas are marsupials. Woohoo! 2. Cars run on gravy. Woohoo! 3. Salmon live in trees and eat pencils. Woohoo! 4. Reform in South Africa is on the way. Woohoo!
I've traveled this whole world of ours from Barnsley to Peru. I've had sunstroke in the Arctic and a swim in Timbuktu. I've seen unicorns in Burma and a Yeti in Nepal. And I've danced with 10-foot pygmies in the Montezuma Hall. I've met the King of China and the working Yorkshire miner, but I've never met a nice South African. No, he's never met a nice South African. And that's not bloody surprising, man, because we're a bunch of arrogant bastards who... I can't finish the line. YouTube will never let me hear the end of it.
That's okay. I once got served in Woolies after less than 4 weeks wait.
I had lunch with Rowan Atkinson. We paid and wasn't late. I know a public swimming bath where you don't piss in the pool. I know a guy who got a job straight after leaving school. I've met a normal merman and a fairly modest German, but I've never met a nice South African. No, he's never met a nice South African. And that's not bloody surprising, man, because we're a bunch of talentless murderers who smell like baboons.
I have had a close encounter of the 22nd kind. That's when an alien spaceship disappears if you're behind.
I've got directory inquiries after less than 40 rings. I've even heard a decent song by Paul McCartney's Wings. I've seen a flying pig in a quite convincing wig, but I've never met a nice South African. No, he's never met a nice South African. And that's not bloody surprising, man, because we're a bunch of ignorant loudmouths with no sense of humor. I've met the Loch Ness Monster, and he looks like Fred Astaire.
At the BBC in London, he's a chief commissioner. I know a place in Glasgow with just rife with daffodillies.
I met a man in Kathmandu who claimed to have 2 willies. I've had a nice pot noodle, but I've never had a poodle, and I've never met a nice South African. No, he's never met a nice South African. And that's not bloody surprising, man, because we've never met one either, except for Brayton Beck, and he's emigrated to Paris.
Yes, he's quite a nice South African.
And he's hardly ever killed anyone. And he's not smelly at all. That's why we put him in prison.
Remember, guys, it will always be Northern and Southern Rhodesia, never Zambia and Zimbabwe. Alright, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, check out all of our content. Help us win the YouTube arms race against Mr. Beast by making us the first YouTube channel in world history to get over 1 billion subscribers. And click that notifications button so you never miss another video. Peace!